Hey everybody, wherever and whenever you're watching from, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today we're back in EU4 to start a new series where I play a nation from EU4 and then go all the way from 1444 to 1821, convert the save to Victoria 3, and then play another 1821 until 1936. Essentially 2 games and 1 save. And we're going to start off with playing Madyas from EU4. So this is going to be a half campaign. So usually with the Paradox Mega campaigns, you would start with CK2 or CK3, whichever you prefer, and then you go all the way to Hearts of Iron 4. I'm not going to do that. That's way too long. It's way too long, and I also don't have CK3. I do have CK2, but I don't have CK3, and a lot of the nations that I do like to play are not in CK2, so we're starting in EU4, and then the only reason we're not going all the way to Hearts of Iron 4 is because I don't have Hearts of Iron 4, and also it's just not the type of game that I like, I think. Honestly, I haven't tried it, but like, in terms of, the period that I enjoy playing in, I think I much prefer sort of the range of EU4 and Victoria 3, so we're sticking to those two for now. But yeah, this is going to be our first half campaign. Hey, Steel. I'm doing fine. Hope you're doing fine too. But yeah. And we're going to start over in Madyas in the Philippines. Now, this is, what do I say? This is a run that I've done before. Way back, and I kind of want to revisit this area, and also I want to see what happens when I convert a nation over in this region into Victoria 3, and especially with what I'm planning to do with this nation over here, because we're gonna do some very silly things. I will say though, the starting position here, or the starting moves here, depending on what the AI does, this might be a bit unstable. So we might have a few restarts at the very beginning. But once we pass sort of the critical point, which is like around 30 years or so, I think we don't need to restart anymore. And I'm probably not going to save scum too much either. Apart from maybe just over here in the Spice Islands, just to make sure that all of these provinces spawn cloves. But beyond that, we should be smooth sailing once I get set up over here. But yeah, this is gonna be a very fun, very silly game. So, let's go ahead. Play Madyas. Now, one of the, let me just move myself. One of the reasons I enjoy this nation in particular is that they have, I think, the potential to... They have, I think, the potential to be like the best naval nation in the entire game. All of their ideas over here boost the Navy in some capacity. The problem with them is that they're too focused on Navy, so you kind of have to compensate for all of their other aspects. But we're gonna combine that really strong Navy with the ability to turn into a pirate republic. So that's gonna be a unique government form. Well, not unique, but like a special government reform. And basically, we're gonna become a pirate nation. You're starting from your home as well, right? I guess, yeah. As a lot of, well, not a lot, but as some viewers have guessed, I am Filipino. I am from the Philippines, so that's another reason why I would like to play this nation. And like, I try not to make my being Filipino like part of my content. Like, I don't really think there's a reason for me to use that as part of my content, but in this case specifically, like, okay, we're kind of going to lean on in that. So I can kind of teach people how to pronounce these province names properly. But yeah, it's not that I was hiding it. It's just that it wasn't really important to my content, so I just never talked about it. Which is all the more reason why like I'm so surprised that some people guessed correctly. But anyway, we're gonna do some opening moves here, and like I said, we depending on the situation in the first few years, we might have to do some restarts, just because we're not. Well, we're in an okay spot, but like the things that I will do at the beginning here aren't exactly like conducive to the most stable of runs. We're gonna be like doing some janky stuff. Okay, for rivals, let me rival Cebu, and then Manila and Maguindanao. So the problem with Sulu and Tondo, even though they were options for rivals, is that Tondo is a tributary of Ming, and we're not in a position to be fighting Ming, so we can't rival them, and we're also not going to rival Sulu because they're guaranteed by Brunei. And the reason that's important is because I'm going to be applying a strat that was that I learned from Habibi. So Absolute Habibi made a video a while back on how you don't necessarily need to rush. And in that strat, what you would do is that you would use Humiliate Wars against your rivals to do show strength so that you get monarch power. And what happens is if you try to rush Japan, if you try to rush unifying Japan, you end up behind on tech. Like you have a unified nation, but it's not very stable and you're behind on tech, behind on ideas, and you're not in a good position to continue expanding outward. Whereas if you delay unifying Japan and actually do show strengths to get your monarch power up, what happens is you unify Japan maybe like a few years later, but you're a more stable nation and you have more monarch power and you're not behind on technology and you have ideas. And so you're in a better position to actually just continue on. So we're going to apply a very similar strategy, and this is something that you can kind of do in all of these regions where there are no major powers, where everybody is sort of weak. Like over here, you could probably do it over here in this region. You could probably do it, well, we're doing it over here. Over in, well, I don't know if you can do it in the Americas because you have a timer over there. But in some areas on the map, basically, where there aren't any major powers or large nations, you can kind of do that because you're not in a rush to become strong. And in fact, like doing this, delaying your unification and like getting more monarch power makes you much stronger later on in the game. So we're gonna do the same thing here. And let me remove some of these decisions because we don't need them. Like I said, we're going to flip to a pirate republic. And that's another reason why we're doing this strat, where I don't expand right away, because one of the requirements for returning into a pirate republic is that we have less than 7 provinces. So if we want to flip to a pirate republic first, then I'm not going to expand right away. So there is until it's laid out and stuff. Yeah, because if you think about like pick this region, for example, you have like the big Ming like right there. It's kind of hard to, obviously you'll want to expand over there. Like you want to try and play nice with the big power so that you're protected, and then you expand outward into weaker nations. Whereas in other regions where there's not a big power, it's a free-for-all pretty much. And then yeah, like I said, some nations that are eligible for this decision right here, for example, like becoming a pirate republic, like you don't want to expand quickly because you have that requirement of not having 7 cities or provinces. So since I want to flip to a Pirate Republic first, I don't need to expand quickly. Okay, for our religion thing, we're gonna take discipline and siegeability here. Let's put our missionary on auto. And for estates setup, let's give the monarch power generation stuff from the estates. And this is going to be how I handle the estates is also going to be very different from how I handled them before with, for example, the Inca run, because we're not going to have the estates for very long. Once we flip to a Pirate Republic, the estates are just gone. So I can actually just give up privileges and take advantage of all their bonuses right now while I still have them, and then we just get rid of them later. Let's also take the loans from the burgers. Let's get tropical city planning and naval school rights and merchant bookkeeping. We're kind of on the edge, but that's fine. Then let's seize land. Unfortunately they fixed the there was a exploit, I guess you would say, from when they first implemented the new estate system, where if you had just at least 1% of your crown land, you could still sell titles and it would still give you like the full price of it. Unfortunately now it still actually requires you to have 10% of your crown land, so we're gonna have to seize again in order to sell and get our free money. Get our free general and admiral. Let's put this guy over here. Well, I kind of did that in the wrong order, but oh well. Oh wait, no, I didn't. Okay, I thought I didn't get the the advisors just yet. Let's get our free company over here, and then we're gonna need some transports to make sure we can only afford 3, unfortunately. That's gonna be enough. And then let's get to our rivals. We're going to issue an embargo so we can get some power projection. And then our first target over here is going to be Cebu, and we're going to attack them with a Humiliate War. We're going to attack them with a Humiliate War as soon as December 11 hits, because that's when wars are allowed. So let's go in. They allied Tondo, which is a bit annoying, but that's fine. So the thing here is that if we declared directly on Tondo, Ming would join, but because we're not going to co-belligerent them, Ming cannot join. Also, December 12, I'm going to send an insult to Manila so that we can get more power projection. And you're gonna want, like, after I do all of the wars over here, we're gonna have like 100 power projection, which is gonna give us the global trade power, the extra morale, yearly prestige, fort defense, Republican tradition, and also getting to the important part, the 50 power projection is gonna give us +1 monarch power in each category as well. So yeah, we don't need to send another insult over to Maguindanao. In terms of the alliance situation, actually we need to check this. So Maguindanao is allied to Maynila. Maynila is allied to Tondo and Maguindanao. Right now we're going to be at war with Tondo because we are attacking Cebu and they're allied. So from this war we can get Tondo to break their alliance with Maynila so that when we attack Maguindanao, when we attack either Maguindanao or Maynila, then Tondo won't be around. So we can kind of force them to reshuffle their alliance network over here. And as soon as this fleet battle is over, I'm going to cross. Oops. Over here, and Cebu's gonna get stack wiped here. And then January 12th, we have to send a diplomat over to issue an embargo. Also, in this early situation, we're going to have a lot of loan restructuring, pretty much, because we're going to have negative balance for a long while. That's fine, but we're just gonna hover around negative balance until we flip to a pirate republic and then just get our economy rolling. And by economy, I mean just stealing from other nations. Okay, issue embargo, and then immediately on the next month, February 13, we're gonna start building a spy network so the siege gets better, or gets faster. For the other diplomat, I think, let's see. I guess for the other diplomat, we could do Maguindanao instead. Start building a spy network over there because they're going to be our next target. Yes, that's good for the economy. I know, right? So February 13, immediately put a spy network on Cebu. The spy network's going to help speed up the siege. Now we can go to speed 5. Now these first few years are going to be important because depending on what happens, I might have to restart. That's just a consequence of like playing in these more unstable regions. If I was like a better player, I could probably try and push for the game, even though the situation is bad. But I'm not that good at the game, so we're gonna have a bit of we'll call it a bit of restarting, just in case. Right, we need to put a spy network on Tondo because we have to go over to them. So the Tondo fleet's gonna help out, but that's fine. We should win that. We're not gonna win that, really. But they actually have... Bro. I didn't expect that one. Okay. We're not gonna win. Did we lose? Okay, we lost 1 light ship, 2 galleys. They lost 2 galleys. Okay, we can't cross. That's not good. Can we try and sneak? They're gonna get in right away. These are just transports though, they're not gonna help too much. I think we're behind on galleys already. Yeah, behind on galleys by 1. Okay, we're gonna try. Okay. Nice. So Tondo didn't help out Cebu there. Tondo didn't help out Cebu, so that means we can cross. If you would just let me cross. Okay, we crossed. We managed to cross, but we need to bail our army out. Or our navy out, rather. Let's see. Yeah, we need to bail our navy out there. That's another reason. That's another problem over in this region, is that all of the natives are hostile. So look at the aggressiveness on each of these provinces. It's really, really high. So every time you cross into these uncolonized provinces, there's a very high chance that the natives will just rise up and fight your army. Now, I don't know if I can fight this. Let's see. 3 galleys. 2 separate fleets. We're gonna need to wait for some repairs, although we're already behind on ships. I think we might need another loan so I can build a galley. Okay, we're gonna build a galley. Yeah, we'll take the other option. We have enough HP on the ships. Barely. Okay, we need this one galley to be full HP. Then we can maybe fight. Oh, I don't want to lose stab. We'll take the loss there. Loss of money, it's fine. Okay. I hope we win that one. Okay, no. We're not winning that one. Okay. This is gonna be our first restart. So like I mentioned, because of some of the situations here, we might have to restart. But like, it's better to restart now and actually get the ball rolling rather than going halfway through the campaign and then it's like, we're just so far behind because we didn't restart earlier. Okay. Let's go back in. So the opening is pretty much the same. Delete the cab because cab is expensive. Villagers guided, email, everything is canon. Yeah, we're doing it's rewind time. Okay. That does change our advisors. Ooh, yearly inflation reduction. It's gonna be nice considering how many times we are going to take loans. We'll take the land force limit. It's gonna make things a bit cheaper. Focus mill. For rivals, again, pretty much the same rivals. Cebu, Maynila, and Maguindanao. Up. Decisions. Let's remove these. And then over here, we'll take siege ability and discipline. Make our ruler a general. Ugh, that sucks. Okay, and then same thing with the estates. We're just gonna give these privileges again. Okay. So that we can get all the monarch power from the estates before we get rid of them later. Opposite rights. Yep, that's the one. Land of commerce for more monarch power. And we'll take the loans from the burghers. Private trade fleets. Tropical city planning. And the naval school rights. Merchant boot keeping. Okay. Okay, the generals we got, not that great. Then let's get our free company. And also our transports. Did I seize land? I didn't seize land, right? I did that in the wrong order. I was supposed to seize land first before we got the generals. Whoops. My bad. Am I missing something? No. Okay, let's go to the diplomats and send the embargoes again. Then over here, issue embargo. Crank it up to speed 4. And then... do I need to consolidate? No, we don't need to consolidate. Just like before, as soon as we hit December 11th, we're going to declare war. Declare war. To humiliate. I don't have my fleet out, but that's fine. And also, December 12th, we're going to send an insult over to Manila to get our projection. And we're also... we're gonna send the other diplomat over to Butuan since they are allied to Cebu this time. We're gonna put a spy network on them so when we siege them, we can siege them faster. And then this diplomat that's coming back. This diplomat that's coming back, we're going to set up so that we issue the embargo on January 12th. Oops, wrong direction. January 12th. Also, since we stockpiled them, we want to get rid of these troops. Actually, no. We'll leave the... Okay, after the naval battle, we'll send the mercs out since they're the ones who don't have the siege general. We'll leave the general that has the siege pip on the siege. We'll just detach this one. January 12th. Issue embargo. And then Feb 13, we're gonna get the spy network started. How are we doing in this naval battle? Okay, we have one more galley. Their galley already... Okay, they already have one galley that retreated. So I think we should win this. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna win this. Very close though. Ooh, Tondo allied Batuan. Okay, we're gonna break that alliance when we peace out. Okay, put the spy network in. We might lose a light ship. Possibly. Well, okay, yeah, so all of their galleys already disengaged, so they shouldn't have any more combat power. And the reason why I'm talking about like the galleys is because all of these sea zones are considered inland seas or coastal seas. Like, okay, these are inland, but like some of the other seas over here in the regions are always like coastal, but galleys get a bonus in inland and coastal seas, so they deal more damage. Can we win? Okay. Let's get all these troops out so we're not just stacking attrition on ourselves. How many did we lose there actually? We lost... Oh, we lost 2 ships. They lost 6 ships, we lost 2 ships. We lost the galley there and the light ship. That's not good. We're gonna need to rebuild that later. Actually, I could I could cancel the I could cancel one of the cogs, and then we can queue up a galley instead to replenish. Yeah, let's just do that. I would like to have more transports just because the transports are really useful in this region, so that we don't have to go through hostile natives. But if we don't get the transports, then whatever. It would be also nice if we manage to capture their ships in combat, so that we can replenish instead. But looks like we're not gonna get lucky this time around. Okay. We got Cebu. And we have 5 transports now. Okay, doing a landing is a bit risky, so we're just gonna walk. We're going to walk. And they're just gonna pray that we don't get attacked by natives. Well, we were going to get attacked by natives, I guess. Hopefully we don't get attacked by natives here. That's not good. That's not good. Okay. Pretty safe, guys. Please? No natives? Oh my god. Really aggressive natives, by the way. The problem here is, like, even if we win this fight, we would have taken so many casualties that Butuan can probably just attack us. Okay. Whoops. Wrong one. I could just wait. Oh no, I'm already... Okay. I'm already locked in the movement. If we reload from earlier... If we reload from earlier, I think we can just stop. And I think the play here would be... We go to Leyte, and then if there are no natives that rise up this time, maybe we can proceed. If there are natives that rise up and we end up fighting, we have to wait until we replenish our troops before we move on. Like that. So we're gonna stay here and replenish. While we're doing that, our diplomat is free. We could set up another spy network here while waiting. If we attack Maynila, it's gonna be Maguindanao. Okay, so we're gonna go for Maguindanao. Tidore? Oh. You had to go and grab Tidore. Are you kidding me? We're not gonna be able to reach them. Or we could, but it would be really expensive. Is the term Pyrrhic victory somewhat used nowadays? I think so, yeah. I'm pretty sure you actually get Pyrrhic victories in Total War. Like, that's an actual, like, thing that the game tells you. Fighting off? Okay. We could maybe try... We could maybe try for Maynila and then just make sure we go for Maguindanao first, and then when we piece them out, we have them break their alliance with Tidore. That does mean I'm gonna be fighting like 3 of them all at once. So depending on how things might happen, we might actually restart this one as well, but we'll see. So let's get our ships prepared for now, actually. Then while we're waiting... No, the free company doesn't regen that quickly. Okay, let's just cross now. Are you kidding me? The natives still spawned anyway. .5, yeah, no, this is too risky, so we're gonna wait. Especially this is a river crossing. If they attack us, then that's cool by me, because they're gonna get hit by the river crossing, but we just want to have like sufficient numbers to be able to fight this. We'll do another month pick and then we'll go in. Make sure to consolidate. Okay. I could... Actually, is there a river crossing from Taglok to Butuan? I would have to risk going to this area though, and then get attacked by natives again. We'll wait until the main stack is like full and then we'll attack. Never mind, we got strict. We got disciplined there, so I think we should win this even with the river crossing penalty. That was really lucky because this is gonna give us more survivability and damage. Yeah. So we're at 110% discipline. And 0.1 more morale. So even with the double penalty, I think we should win. Yep. Nice. I would like to split my army so that we don't eat attrition, but then that's really risky over here. So let's just not do that. So they're calling for peace, but I would like to separate peace Butuan for money. We're just gonna need, yeah, we're gonna need 35 war score for that. So we're actually gonna sit on this province for the peace or the siege. Let's get the fleet out so that we can get a blockade bonus, or not a blockade bonus, but like it removes the negative penalty for our siege by having it blockaded. Okay. Let's piece Butuan out for money and war reps. And we need to... Oh right, we need to break their alliance with Tondo. We don't need to... Actually, AI, we could. Yeah, let's just break their alliance with Cebu as well. And get... Yeah, we can do end rivalry so we get a bit more prestige as well. Then we'll take advantage of the black flag so that we can just cross without getting attacked by natives. And oh, nice, we got a transport from that. Cool. So we can peace out now for show strength, and that's gonna be 100% of the war score, and that's gonna give us monarch power, which is what we're after. And our power projection is now 56, so that gives us even more monarch power generation. So we're generating 10 mil, so we should be able to get mil 4 soon. Once we get mil 4, some of these wars are going to get a bit easier. We're gonna go back home real quick just to deal with the animist rebels first. And then once we deal with the animist rebels, we'll go in on no, not Maguindanao. We're gonna go on Manila because we need to break their alliance with we need to break Maguindanao's alliance with Tidore. So we'll just build a spy network for now while waiting. There you go. There's the revolt. Don't tell me I'm gonna Okay. Losing to a revolt is rough. Okay, let me consolidate actually. Well, hopefully the consolidation might help when they spawn. Did it? No, it did not. Oh, nice. Our army got wiped out. Our army got wiped out by natives. Okay. Well, second restart. Yeah, this is what happens when you play like small nations. If just one thing goes wrong, sometimes you just have to like start over. Okay. See if we can get luckier on the alliance situation. The opening, pretty much the same. Delete the cav because cav is expensive. Lower autonomy here. Exploit so we can get some extra money to work with. Our visors. We'll take the stab cost modifier. Morale of navies. Land force limit. For rivals, the same. Cebu, Maynila, and Maguindanao. Crank this up. Let's remove some of the decisions over here. Siege ability and discipline again. Nice, 2 siege on our ruler. Give out some privileges. Which the same things as earlier. Let's not forget to do the seas land first before I take the free general and admiral. Okay, seas land. That way we don't fight some random rebels. There you go. And then use the extra money, hire the free company. And hire or build some transports. Actually, let's do yeah, I kind of learned my lesson actually. So we'll do 2 transports to get us up to 6. And then we'll do 1 galley. Get another galley out. And then for our diplomats, same deal. Issue embargo on the on Maynila and Maguindanao. Let's put the okay. We'll put the 3 maneuver one on the free company that we'll hire. We'll put our ruler on our main army. We'll get the fleet out at the next month tick. So same deal, December 11, we're immediately going to declare war on Cebu for humiliate. And then December 12, we're going to send an insult to Maynila. For power projection. And January 12 will send the diplomat to issue embargo. For the other diplomat, we have one diplomat that's free. Manila is allied to Tondo. Maguindanao, okay. Maguindanao is not allied to anyone. Hopefully they stay that way. So we're gonna build a spy network on them. So January 12. Let's split these first. So let's bring the main army out. So we'll leave the free company to do the siege so that we're not wasting our own manpower on attrition. And then on January 12, issue embargo. And then Feb 13, we'll put the spy network. Oops. Okay, I missed it by 1 day, but that's fine. We can crank it up to speed 5 now. Okay. The siege is done. Ternate? Okay, great. They allied Ternate instead. Yeah, we're not gonna go over there. No, they allied Manila though. Or no, they're oh, okay. So Manila is not allied to them, but they are in the same trade league, so they will join. So I can attack Manila. The problem is that's gonna bring in Tondo as well. So it's kind of a similar situation where I'm up against like 3 of them at the same time again. But okay, we'll let this battle play out just to see if we can steal a ship from them. But as soon as the battle's over, we'll peace out for show strength. No, we did not capture any ships, unfortunately. Oh, but we got plus 20% capture ships on our admiral. So hopefully that comes into play later. So show strength to make the other monarch power. Next, I don't want to attack Maguindanao because that's gonna call in Ternate, and Ternate is too far away. So instead, we're going to go on Maynila. That's gonna call Maguindanao in, and then we can have them break their alliance with Ternate. So let me just siege. Okay, we're gonna siege Mindoro. Leave the stack over here. Do we need to... Actually, let's bring the navy back in. We'll see if their navy comes out. And if they do, we can kind of harass it. Okay. And let's also put a spy network on... I guess we're gonna have to deal with Tondo first, so let's put a spy network on them. Okay. Now let's see if we get natives in Zamboanga. Yeah, that's an issue with the mercs. Because my army is like 2 armies that are split, I have like 2 checks on whether or not the natives will rise up. That is annoying. Okay. We'll siege that now first, and then we'll go in on them. Okay, hold on. We're gonna consolidate. So they're gonna try and go in on us. They're gonna get a crossing penalty because there's a river over there. So we might have a good chance here, actually. Even though... Yeah, we might have a good chance here, even though we're below in troop count. Yeah, because we're ahead by 0.18 morale and we have like 5% discipline, so we should win this. Oh yeah, they backed off. They knew. They knew. They've seen it. Okay, now this is the tricky one because if I go to them, we're gonna take the terrain. We're gonna take the -1 from the hills and the river crossing. So this is kind of a stare down situation. I could maybe try for it, but we need to be at full strength. So we're gonna wait around for a bit here. The problem is the free company doesn't recover that quickly. It's kind of the drawback of like paying for them. They are cheap. Like that's kind of the point of the free companies. They're cheap. They're really cheap to maintain and hire, but their recovery is like really long. You can go to 5 speed here for now. So because we're at a deficit anyway, I'd rather just get the prestige rather than the money. We can afford to have the loans anyway. We're going to restructure later. Okay, we're at full strength. So we're going to take the crossing penalty here. And we're just going to hope that our morale and our discipline carries us. And hopefully it works out. No, it's not going to work out. Okay. I saw that bar immediately go to half. Like what the hell? We were unlucky on the rolls there. I could try and maybe like split my army, but it's risky because like I could get my army killed if I'm not careful. I can maybe bait them. So we'll do this. Yeah, okay. So we got them to lock their movement. They're gonna go into us with the crossing penalty. What I did there basically was, because I have control of this province, I can just have this, have one of the stacks go onto the ships, move out, and then we'll move back in. And we don't disembark because we control the province. We can just go into port and immediately land the army there. So this one, we should win very easily. And now we can go in. We can just send the free army here. We only need 3,000 to siege it down. And so now what's going to happen here is they're going to get stuck because they're going to end up in like native land. And while they're there, I can send my fleet over here. And we can blockade Maguindanao from this side. And that's going to help the siege and make it go faster. So we remove the -2 penalty for us for not being in a blockade. That also kind of baits Maynila and Tondo's navy. The question is, I'm not sure if I'm capable of like fighting both of their navies at the same time. Oh, they just went for me directly. Okay, never mind. Hold on. We have to wait until the retreat is like allowed, because I don't want to lose my ships. We'll let them split their navy, and then we'll try and deal with them one by one. We'll just let them repair for now. We're gonna eat a bit of war exhaustion from that though, but we should win out in the end. So, so I'm gonna go in once all my galleys are repaired. So we're just waiting on like one galley over here. Once that one's repaired, we're gonna fight right away. All of their ships are coming in. Okay. So again, we'll wait for the retreat once it's available. We're losing a bit of war score, but like, I think that's fine because we are chipping away at their ships. Can I catch them here? I don't know if I can catch... Actually, I don't know what I'm gonna catch. June 20. No, that might be too risky, actually. Again, we'll wait until my galley over here is repaired. And then... we'll try and blockade this side again. Hopefully they don't come in for backup. But they're gonna try and come in for backup, I think. Okay, go this way. Yeah, there. Ah, I got caught. So wait for the day that lets me retreat. So September 3. I'm gonna retreat out. Oh, I lost... Okay, I lost 2 light ships, but they also lost 2 light ships. So it's an okay trade, I guess. And again, we'll wait for the ships to be repaired before we come out. We are losing war score from all those battles, but... that's not gonna matter because we're gonna have full siege over here. Once we get Maguindanao out of the war, it should be slightly easier. The siege is just going slower just because we don't have the fleet to blockade. Okay, there we go. Let's get them out of here. Okay. And then let's piece up Maguindanao. We'll have them. So because they are a rival as well, we will humiliate them. So we'll do war reps, humiliate all their money. Then end their alliance with Ternate. And I think that's it. Now hopefully we black flag here. Nice, okay. So we black flag here, so that means I can just cross here without worrying about the natives. And we are going to go right away into Mindoro. And hopefully we get a stack wipe on there. Oh. Okay, if Tondo's troops go over here and we manage to beat them, then we can make a landing over in Tondo and it's not gonna be we're not gonna have a hard time later. Black... okay. Black flag troops can't cross these straits, huh? We're gonna need to get our navy out. Okay, so once this fleet comes here, we're going to cross. We are sacrificing our navy a bit here. just so my army can cross. Hopefully they can hold out. Okay, we retreat now. We lost 2 galleys, they lost 2 galleys. Okay. It's an even trade, but it's not a good trade because they have a bigger fleet than us. Oh, but they're actually gonna try and fight me here? Okay. Are you sure about that, though? Yeah, I thought so. Okay, they're gonna back off. They're gonna back off, but I think we can stack wipe them here. Possibly. If we can stack wipe them here. Yeah, we're gonna try. Never mind. I was gonna try and they blockaded me. God damn it. Do we get naval? Or what do we get from this tech? Just marketplace and trade range. Nothing for navy. Yeah, we're gonna have to wait until this fleet gets repaired fully. Bring it up to 5 speed. Once the navy is like fully repaired, we can come back out and fight them. We are behind though on galleys. They have more galleys than I do. Wait, no, we're actually even on galleys. The problem is they just have lots of screens because they have a bunch of transports and light ships. So the navies look large, but in terms of actual combat capability, actually, right now we don't have our bonuses yet, so we are just losing because we're outnumbered here. Their navy is just near enough that they can reinforce quickly. Yeah, we're gonna have to retreat again. Could try maybe. Oh, that 800 days though. Sheesh. Let's take another loan and then let's make another galley here as well. I'm going to have to wait for those galleys to come up. Okay, we get our text though. So now that we're mil-tech, yeah, we're an entire mil-tech ahead. So as long as our army actually fights their army, we should win. The problem now is the navy. It's gonna be a while. Yeah, it's still gonna be a while before the ships come in. We'll just deal with rebels for now, I guess. Oh, we are getting a lot of war exhaustion though. Okay, one more year before the ships come out. For our reform here, we'll take the Republican tradition. Then, okay, Renaissance has spawned. So because Renaissance has spawned now, my monarch power, we're gonna put it into developing the Renaissance institution so we can stay ahead. General dying though, not that great. I don't want to spend the monarch power to get a new general though. I want to save the monarch power for developing. Kind of hanging out here because just in case the rebels spawn, we have to fight them. We'll take the half-cost advisor though. Okay, we're gonna take a loan just so we can hire him. We'll take the half-cost advisor. That should make the drain a bit slower. Okay. Once our galleys are out, okay. So we're ahead on galleys, so I think we should win this time. Yep, we're winning this time. Yep, there we go. And nice. We captured 4 ships there. They lost 3 light ships, 2 galleys, and 3 transports. We got 3 transports and 1 light ship. Okay, we've turned the tables, so that's good. And now I should be able to cross here and we can stack wipe them because we're a full tech ahead. And then from here we can make a landing in Laguna and then go into Maynila. Nice. I'm gonna bring the navy over here. So by bringing the navy over here, we can cut off their strait. And hopefully... no, we weren't fast enough. Man. We weren't fast enough. Oh well. Okay, so Manila's troops are over there. Once I siege this down... okay, once I siege this down, I am going to do a landing over here. Over in... Should I go to... Yeah, let's do Manila. Hopefully they don't go in to defend. Nice, okay, they let me land. Good. They actually let me land. And Maynila should also be attacked behind me, so I should have... Once I consolidate over here, we should have this easy. Yep. Having just 1 tech advantage, in this very early game, just being like a tech 4 on mill makes the fights so much easier when your opponents are also just tech 3. Let's... Who do we want to start with? Okay. We'll leave 1 troop over here. And then that stack alongside my ruler can siege Tondo down. And then we'll have this stack over on Laguna to siege it down. And then we'll split again. And we'll put a regiment on top of Manila so that they can't make more troops. And so now, we have essentially won this war. Very expensive though. What's our credit limit? So we can have up to 228 loans. We already have 47. That's fine. It's fine. We can make that money back. Okay, now declared on Batuan for conquest. Okay. Okay. Tondo is 1. Let's send all of our troops here. And we can get rid of the spy network in Tondo. And we can send it back to Cebu for the next truce. Build a spy network over there. Hold on. So the free company right now has 2k. I'm gonna leave just 1k behind. And this stack can go home. It's very risky though, because if the rebels rise up on top of them, they're gonna get wiped out, I think. We can just have them loot, I guess. Yeah, we can just have them loot all the provinces. Actually, I can peace out. Right, I can peace out Tondo right now. We can just do that. Let's get rid of this one for now. For Tondo, unfortunately, we don't have like a way to get them out of Ming's sphere. Like we can't declare war on them directly just because they're still a tributary of Ming. So we kind of have to get them in wars with the other nations over here. I guess we could break their alliance with Maynila for now, and then war reps. We could pillage. Good pillage, but like there is some loss to that. It's not efficient, so let's just get their money. Yeah, get their money, break their alliance, end our rivalry so we get a bit more prestige. You black flag? Okay, you do black flag. So you can just walk them home since they're black flagged here. And let's send the diplomat back to Cebu for the spy network. And our inflation spiked a lot because of all those loans. You want to repay? Currently our loans are still just 6 ducats, so repaying right now kind of pointless. So we'll just extend for now. And then instead I'm gonna make more ships. So we already have 9 transports. I think that's fine for now. We need more galleys, so I need 2 galleys. And I think that's good enough. We'll do just 2 galleys for now. And right, we're gonna need a lot of light ships actually. We'll start building more light ships. And the reason we need light ships is because one of the other requirements to turn into a pirate republic is we need to have 10% of the trade power in the Philippines to be privateers. And that's about like I think that's about 7 light ships or so in our current situation to get 10% of the trade power in the node to be our privateers. So we're gonna need more light ships than that. I was afraid of this of the rebels rising up there, but we can get our troops back once the siege is done. Okay, we can take the ducats there and then make more light ships. That's as much as we can make for now. Hopefully the fort stays intact for a while. Okay, there we go. Siege of Manila is done. Maguindanao just full annexed Butuan, that's fine. It makes things a bit easier for us because we only need to deal with one nation over here. Let's slow this down. So we're gonna try and get some ships out of them here. No, we didn't capture any ships, unfortunately. Okay, let's attach. And Manila, let's do show strength, just as before. And we are now at 100 power projection, and we got a chunk of monarch power that we can use to develop the institution. Now we can just deal with rebels. So our truces, let's see. Our first truce is going to be with Cebu. It's going to be over in 1460, so we have about 8 years. And then 1461 for Maguindanao. So we can kind of stabilize for now. Let's see, August 28th, this is going to be August 23. Let's sortie. Hopefully my troops make it in time. There we go. Nice, we dealt with the rebels. And we can seize land now. More rebels again. But once we deal with the rebels, we can sell titles, get some free ducats. And this is like the reverse of what I usually do. Typically I'm playing monarchies and I try to force, or I try to push for a majority of the crown land to be mine. But because we're playing a republic and we're going to flip to a pirate republic anyway, I'd rather just sell the tiles, get the money, and then later on when we flip to a pirate republic, that gets rid of all of these guys. So crown land's not going to be an issue later. Now with the money that we just got, we can try to expand our navy a bit here. So we need 8 galleys. So I already built 2 galleys in queue, right? And we need 8 galleys in total so that we can progress to our mission tree. And that's going to give us the claims over here. It's going to give us the claims in Visayas and West Mindanao, so we can expand with that. And then the rest of the money, we are currently at 3 light ships. And I think we need about... Oh, the problem is we don't have sailors. Crap. We don't have sailors. So we need about 7. I think it's like 7 light ships to do to get enough privateers to flip to a pirate republic. So soon your citizens should be able to download movies for free. Perhaps. We're gonna invent the internet in like 1460 or something. Okay, since we don't have the sailors, I think I'm just gonna repay some loans here. Kind of a waste of I have to say this is kind of like a waste of the sale of tiles, but because we didn't have enough sailors, I can't make the light ships. So oh well. So we currently have a credit limit of 149 and we currently have 39, so we have like quite a few more loans left to spare. That's fine. As for the other requirements for the black flag, yeah, we need stability. Oh my god, look at that war exhaustion. There's a lot of war exhaustion. Okay, so stability, we are at 141 to pay for that just because of our lack of Republican tradition. I'm kind of hoping we get a stability event to fix that. But anyway, for now, we're going to spend our monarch power, like I said. We'll set up encourage development here. And we're going to try and get the Renaissance up. So this is one of the issue with not playing within Europe, is that you're pretty far from where the institutions spawn. Renaissance always spawns in Italy. The printing press always spawns in Germany. But apart from that, like apart from these two, colonialism colonialism, you can try to get it to spawn outside of Europe, but it's tricky because you need to be the first one to start colonizing over in the Americas. And that kind of requires you to be close enough. Japan actually can try and get colonialism to spawn in them. But for other nations, I'm not sure if Ming can try and do that. But like Ming, Korea, and Japan are like in a good spot to do it. The Manchu, I guess, if you went with exploration, although I don't know why you would do that as the Manchu. In our case, I am going to open with exploration, but I'm not going to try for colonialism just because I know for a fact that it might be, unless something horrible goes wrong for Portugal and Castile, I don't think I'll make it in time to get colonialism to spawn in my region. So we're not going to think about that. For now, we'll just try and get Renaissance up. Ideally, I would like to have like more development cost discounts, and the devastation does not help for sure, but we're kind of in a hurry to try and get this. I could wait for the devastation to decay though. Maybe it was too early to do this. 0.49 per month. Yeah, okay. We'll wait for the devastation to drop down actually, and then we'll do the development later. For now, we can go to speed 5 because we're not really waiting for anything other than 1454 for when we need to do our decisions for our general and admiral again. So we're gonna chill in speed 5 for now. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't want to take the tech while I still have the penalty. We'll take the tech once we develop our institution. And then in November 11, 1454, we're going to we'll call it. We're going to do our admirals and free general. So Pangasinan declared on Tondo. That's good. I would like them to fight each other. And really, they're the only ones who can fight each other because both of them are tributaries of Ming. So because of that, Ming's not gonna intervene here. And that's a part of the reason why we can't like... That's part of the reason why I didn't rival Tondo. Because if I attack them, because I'm not a tributary of Ming, that Ming's gonna defend them. And like, I'm too far away for Ming to accept like me submitting to become their tributary. So we'll just let them fight it out. Hopefully like one of them annexes the other, just to make things easier for me later, rather than having to declare 2 separate wars. Thanks for the follow Vibes Crusader, TM. Okay, so wait until we get to November, and then we'll slow it down, just so we can get our estate stuff, or decisions rather, or free general. And okay, so there's our... Hey, hello, welcome to the stream. There's our mission. So get 5% morale of navies, heavy ship cost, light ship cost, and we get a permanent claim on this lower half of the Philippines. Are you? I'm doing fine. We are playing in the Philippine archipelago and doing a half campaign where I take the game from EU4 to Vic3 on the same save file. Actually, we can put it on speed 5 a bit so we can get to November quickly. Okay, and then here, once we get to November 11. 7, 8, 9, 11. Okay, there we go. We get our 3 general and admiral. Hopefully we got nice leaders here. 2201. It's fine, I guess. The admiral. Okay, our first admiral is definitely better. That said, this guy's fast. Free maneuver. We could use him for the privateers later, because the maneuver pips does contribute to the trade power of the fleets, and that's gonna help with the privateers later. And we are okay. We're almost capping on monarch power, so I think, and also the devastation here has died down, so we're gonna go ahead and develop Renaissance. So this is a grain province, so I'm gonna dump more in mill here. Oh my god, wait. I forgot to set our national focus at the start of the game. Oh. Oh, okay. I was wondering why I had more Diplo than Mill. Whoops. Okay, we're not gonna restart for that because that's pointless. That changes things though. If we're ahead on Diplo, I'm gonna develop Buglas instead because Buglas has sugar. You can get more production development out of that. No, we're not gonna full restart for that. That's full restarting for that is a waste of time. I would only full restart if it was like the situation earlier where I could not progress militarily, right? Because like that situation earlier, for example, where my army got wiped out by natives because they defended against rebels, or the earlier situation where my navy was pretty much like caught out and like I can't move. In this situation, like this is fine. You know, missing out on this is like not a problem. We can adjust. So since I have more production development, we'll do Buglas instead, and we can take advantage of the production development. And that should also give me more money since sugar is very valuable as a resource. So let's do this. We'll develop this up to 15. And then at 15, we're going to expand infrastructure so that we can get the dev cost cheaper again. And then let's keep pushing. And as you can see, every time I click here, Renaissance is like slowly building up. And our next breakpoint is at 30. Okay, we don't have enough monarch power, but once we get to 30, I'm going to expand again to lower the dev cost again. And by developing this, we should slightly improve our income, and that's also going to increase the loan limit that we have. As for our admin monarch power, we have a lot of admin to spare since we didn't conquer any of the land earlier, so I'm just going to spend this to lower inflation because we have 12 right now. That's not good. Okay. We spent well, like 400 on that one. Let's not let that spike again. So this time once we run out of money, because our development got higher, we should get a little bit more on our loans and we should be able to repay. Yeah, so earlier our loans were 6 ducats, now we get a loan of 18. That does lower our credit limit though a bit, but that's fine because we can restructure all of our loans with the higher loan limit, or higher loan amounts rather. Alright, thanks a lot. Thanks for the support. Okay, Cebu's no longer a valid rival, so we can expand into them. Okay, we'll rival Sulu. I don't know if we'll be able to attack them though. If they're just allied to Brunei and only Brunei, I think... Okay, in terms of army, we can handle them. Well, Brunei has 18 ships. Sulu has 11. Okay, we can maybe try to do a show strength on Sulu, actually. But let's recall our diplomat in Maguindanao, I guess. We'll recall the one in Maguindanao, and then we can revoke the embargo. So we're gonna revoke the embargo on Cebu because we can't rival them anymore. So we get a penalty. So basically, like, the embargoes are free if it's a rival. Otherwise, embargoing a nation that you're not rival to lowers our... I forgot what it lowers, but it lowers something. Basically, because it's like an inefficient embargo. And then... since we don't have a truce with Sulu, we could maybe try and do it right now. We should do a show strength. I still have a lot of war exhaustion, though. Yeah, okay. Well, let's hold off. Let's hold off on that. Let's just issue embargo on these guys first, just so we can set it up, and then we can maybe build a spy network on them. We also have to wait for the rest of our fleet to build up anyway. How much do I need for this? 89. Doing the show strength would help me get the institution faster. Is the thing, though. I could spend the monarch power to lower my war exhaustion. Like, we can do like 2 clicks maybe, and then we can try for Sulu. But if things go wrong, I guess I could just reload. And this is nice too because by attacking Sulu, we can attack Brunei without calling in all their allies. We can maybe get them diplomatically isolated if they join. Assuming I can even get a landing off here. I don't know if I can. Okay, well, we'll try for it. So I can declare war on them as soon as my diplomat is back, or January 12th, actually. And we got our big loans now. So while the war is going on, we're gonna do a bit of restructuring of loans. So we're gonna use the 18 ducats of 18 ducat loans to pay off all of these 6 ducat loans. Okay, let's see if this is gonna work out. And you know, just in just in case, so we're not like forced to restart now. Let's attach. And this is the nice thing about having 9 transports. We can attach both of our armies now. Let's go over here and declare war for humiliate rival. Oh, nice. Okay, we caught a portion of Brunei's fleet there, and we can also let's find Eric on Feb 13. Okay, well, hopefully. Well, the Brunei fleet actually went in. Hold on. Let's see how this fight goes. So let's put this network here. The Brunei fleet did actually come. So we have 0.9 more morale. And we're actually even on ships. Both of us have 8 galleys. We have 1 more light ship. They have more transport, so that's gonna act as screens for the most part. But I think we should... Oh, we are winning. Hard. Okay, we're winning this. This is doable. Hopefully we capture some ships here. Nice. Okay, so we captured 3 ships. They lost the light ship. They lost 5 galleys. That's big. That's big. Okay. We caught 1 galley and we caught 2 transports. Okay, nice. I like that. This is winnable then. This is really winnable. Holy crap. Okay. That went better than I expected. I forgot to consolidate before going in, but we should be fine. We have like 7% discipline and like 1.1 more morale. Even with the crossing penalty, we're going to win this, I think. Yeah. Not even close. And this is a stack wipe too, because they can't get anywhere else. It's an island. Now, I would like to not suffer attrition, but it's a bit of a hassle to like... I guess we could do it. Okay. So I'm gonna grab the... I think I might have to leave troops though. Siege 2. Okay, I'm gonna leave like... I'm gonna leave 1k. Just so we ensure the siege even though the stack is not complete. And then we'll bring these troops back home and also repair the ships. So we'll go back home for now. And while that's happening, we're gonna keep restructuring. Also got our ship. Another ship over here. I guess we could do just repair damaged ships. Ooh, that's not enough. 4 ships? Just just 4 ships? Yeah, this is risky if I bring them out. Yeah, let's just not do that. Let's just let them repair altogether. I thought we would have like more ships left over, but I guess not. This is fine. We can let the ships repair, and then we can just pick up the troops later. We do miss out on the blockade to remove the penalty, but it's better to play it safe. And then maybe... Okay, we can maybe leave the light ships and just have the transports and the galleys. Yeah, the transport and the galleys are mostly fine. It's just this one light ship that has like no HP. We can bring the fleet out again. And the question is, do I try and make a landing on Brunei? Brunei has 10,000 troops, 14 manpower, or 14k in manpower. I only have 8k. I need to build like 2 more troops, 2 more regiments. But I need to build 2 more regiments, but it's a bit hard because we are trying to restructure our loans here. Once we're out of these 6 ducat loans, I guess I could. Did I pay off the Oh, I did. Wait, hold on. That changes things. Okay, so we're gonna take the burger loans. We're gonna take the burger loans, and then we're gonna use that and make some troops here. So I need... Yeah, just 2 more. And that's actually exactly... Or not exactly, but like we have like 1 extra transport. But with the full 10k... Yeah, with the full 10k, I think we can handle Brunei, especially since I think they're also still... Never mind. Okay. I thought we were... we were still ahead of tech on them, but we're not. Even tech, though... Do they have any... Let's see. What's the army quality here? We have 26 more morale. Or even on discipline, we have a bit more tradition. Okay. As long as we pick our fights properly, I think we should be able to handle Brunei. So this is not going to be a problem. We're out of sailors though. So the ships are probably not gonna last too long. Okay, we captured one more galley. That's gonna help. It's gonna help a bit. Let's attach. So we can't do show strength yet because that's a 100 war score, and because Brunei is still active, they're not gonna say yes to that. Let's restructure a bit. Hopefully this is smart enough to just pay for these 6 ducat loans. So we should have... Nice. Okay. Did it keep some of the one... Nice, okay, no. So it paid for most of these 6 ducat loans. Good. So we'll bring the fleet back here. Let's reconsolidate. Oops. And then, now it's just a matter of like figuring out where Brunei's army is. I could maybe bait them in Palawan. I can siege Palawan down and then try and see if they will try to retake it. And then while they're retaking it, we can go make a landing on Brunei itself and then siege them down while they're stuck over here. So we'll go for that. We're gonna wait for the other troops though that I made before we go in. And let's do a bit more restructuring. Cover finances. Okay. Let's also recall this spy network. Don't need that. Cebu rivaled me again, really? Okay. And let's build a spy network in Brunei so that we get a faster siege on their capital fort. So we're not fully repaired here because we just don't have enough sailors to sustain this fleet, but that's fine. Some of those ships were stolen anyway. Okay. So we'll go with that plan. I'm gonna siege down Palawan. And then hopefully they try to unsiege that. Also, let me pay for inflation there. We don't want to stay above 2. Okay, our current fleet is 26 ships. They have 13. We'll just use the damaged ships as like additional fodder. Okay, so we'll siege that down. There's their 10k. Okay. Oh, they're making more troops. They made more troops, huh? Okay, they're up to 12k now. That's not good. So we'll bring the army back home. And now I'm gonna have the fleet dock in Palawan, and then we're going to wait and see if Brunei tries to make a landing here. Because as soon as I see their fleet like try and make a landing, and the army is stuck here, we're going to fight their fleet so that they can't get out, and then we're gonna bring the troops over to mainland Brunei. And then in the meantime, like, we'll just wait for some of our ships to repair while also restructuring our loans. And then this way, my war exhaustion should not... Well, it's already high. Shouldn't go that much higher. Is this a lower dev cost? Corporation cost, ability is produced... Okay, it doesn't lower dev cost, or it doesn't increase dev cost rather, so... While waiting, I could just dev up here. So let's get our 30 and then expand. That should make it cheaper again. And we are very close to getting Renaissance. We need 99 more military monarch power. And doing the dev also raised my loan size again. So we can do a bit more continually. We're just continually restructuring our loans as we go along. Then that should be enough for our next pick here. And there you go, we have Renaissance. So the next time we take loans, I can just embrace Renaissance and then we can start teching up. And since everyone hates me in this area, at least I think they do. Yeah, Cebu hates me, Maguindanao hates me, Tondo kinda hates me, Manila hates me. Yeah, so since all of them hate me, it's gonna be it's gonna be harder for them to get the institution because there is a penalty to the spread when, yeah, so you can see here, nearby friendly province has Renaissance. Because they hate me, they don't have that additional modifier, so it should be slower for them to get Renaissance from me. Okay. That should be enough. I'm I'm a few decimals away from it, huh? Okay, thanks game. We'll take an additional loan, I guess. Just so I can embrace it. And then we can also get rid of this edict now. Save a bit of money on state maintenance. And let's restructure a bit of loans. So now I don't have the tech penalty for not having Renaissance now. It doesn't look like they're coming in. Where are their troops? They're over here. Okay, it doesn't look like they're gonna try. So because of that, I'm just gonna make a landing then. Let's see if they're going to try and stop me from making a landing in Lahad Datu. Okay, Maynila is no longer a valid rival. Right. Let's recall the one from Maguindanao. Revoke the embargo so we don't have the penalty. Let's see if they stop us here. Oh, they're not moving. So I'm guessing they're not gonna try and stop us. Oh, they started moving. They stopped moving again. Okay, are they actually gonna let me make a landing? They can't make up their mind, dude. Okay. We're gonna cancel that. Now, the problem here, though, is like I'm eating a lot of naval attrition. My troops are eating attrition while they're out at sea, so we are losing manpower doing this, but I think... Okay, they're not gonna stop us now. The problem, though, is I don't think... Okay, they have 12k. They have 12k, I only have like 10k. Again, we are ahead on morale. But they do outnumber us. They do outnumber us and they do have like 4 cav. So that's gonna hurt a bit. Since we can't... Well, since we are outnumbered, so those cav are like 3 on the sides. I don't have anything matching them. I I could take a loan and then hire the Kutai company to support, but like I don't know if they're gonna make it in time. Let's just hope for the dice roll, I guess. Well, hopefully that makes it manageable. Okay, well, we'll see what happens. Just gotta make sure these guys are consolidated properly. And then hopefully we win the fight. Because they are, yeah, they're gonna get a penalty when they fight here. Since this is a jungle. And we have another reconsolidation there. Oh, we took an attrition hit there. Okay, that sucks. For our first idea group, we're gonna take exploration. And the reason we're gonna take exploration is because we're gonna do a lot of colonizing. So we need the colonist. And like the colonist from the do you get a colonist from the estates? No, you get the explorer, right? You get the explorer and the conquistadors from the estates as long as you have a colonist. So we're gonna open exploration because there's a bunch of provinces over here in the Polynesian Triangle that I want to get. And we also we want to control the spawning of the cloves on the Spice Islands. So we're gonna need the exploration expansion ideas for that. Now let's see if we win this fight. 9.2 versus 12. Okay. Their leader is a 142. Ow, okay, 142. We might lose this, actually. I don't know if the jungle terrain penalty is enough. I might need more troops. Oh, this is not looking good. Okay, we're 2% more discipline. 2% more discipline and 0.3 more morale. They are getting hit by the penalty, but their shock leader is like really okay. No, we're not winning that. When did I make the landing? Was it on Bay? I could try to take a loan and then hire the Kutai company because they are nearby. Yeah, we're gonna have to take a loan. It's expensive though. 50? How many days it's gonna take them? We make the landing. Because I think these guys aren't gonna make it in time to... How do we do this? Because I think last time... Yeah, okay, we actually did make the landing. Can I bail them out? If they can handle the fight long enough that I can make it here, 34 days. May 17, May 22. Okay, let's see if we can make it here, actually. So I'm gonna pick up the army here and then we're gonna bring them into the battle directly. June 3. the attrition tick does not help at all. The attrition tick does not help at all. 10 days. They might not make it actually. Okay, we managed to occupy the province. It's 5, 4, 3, 0. Immediately send the navy over here to reinforce. This army does not have morale though. Yeah, we're not gonna make it. Okay. Okay, so we can't do the landing. We can't do the landing, so we're gonna have to bail on this one. I think we're just gonna have to raise, like, more troops. How many transports do I even have? 11, right? I can make just one more troop. Yeah, we can make just one more troop, just so we match our transports. But 11 versus 12 should be a more even match. Especially if they're coming in from like a crossing penalty. So we'll wait for the loan to give me the money. We'll wait for the loan for the money so that I can make the regiment. And then we'll bring them in. Let's bring them here and see if they try. Since we do back off while waiting for the troop. Is this closer? If we go from here, make a landing in Lahadatu. The problem here though is I can't see if they're... Yeah, that is the problem. If I come in from here, I can't see them. So if I need to bail, I wouldn't know. We don't have enough admin. Oops. Right, because we just took an idea. Okay. Or attack. Oh, they did come. So we're going to back off. We're gonna let the troops man, the regiments full, or fill up rather. We could go for reinforced speed on our next advisor once we get money. Let's go this way. Where is this? November 17. Hopefully they're far enough away that we have time. Let me get an advisor first before we restructure. Take the reinforced speed, and then we'll take another loan after. Unfortunately, we don't have the navy size yet to have the specialization or the naval doctrine. We do have access to Malayan seafaring, which makes these disembarks much faster. But that's not gonna be available until we have a sufficiently large fleet. So Okay, we kind of made it. Now the question is, are my troops going to be enough for this? They are still Miltech 4. This is gonna be so weird. Like, rather than setting a national focus, actually, because of our spread, I think I want to maintain this because we are working towards exploration ideas, but we also kind of need mill. Okay, I could be tricky here, and we'll see how this battle goes. If it goes south, we'll reload and then we'll bail out, and while they're busy sieging this down, we'll go all the way to the other side. The ideal, of course, is that this battle does not go south and we actually, you know, win. Okay, they're not attacking directly, so that means they've kind of determined that they don't have a good chance. What can I do to try and get them to not, or to peace out? I would have wanted to break their alliance network here to kind of get them diplomatically isolated. Because obviously the peace deal I'm taking with Sulu is show strength for the monarch power. So I would not like a white peace with Brunei here. I would actually want to you know, get something out of it at least. Like maybe money. But I don't know if we're really in a position to do that. I don't think we can wait long enough for me to get like Miltech 5. If we get Miltech 5 and it's like 11 versus 12, we would win. But that's gonna be a long while. Unless we get an event that gives us more monarch power. And there's like no way in hell I'm gonna attack into them. Do we get something here? No, we don't really get something there. I could maybe... Okay, we could maybe like recruit another and then bring them in. Then we can just disband the free army after the war. Let's see. It was 49 days. I think the other one was like 60 something days. Okay. Take another loan. 66 days. Let's bring in 2 more troops. And then we'll just disband the free army after the war. Bring the fleet back home so we can bring the troops over. Does mean we don't have like a bailout, but it doesn't look like they're gonna attack us anyway. So we're kind of just having a stare down here. Okay, once I bring these 2 though. We'll bring these 2 troops. So at least now we outnumber them by like one regiment. We'll let the manpower refill, and then we'll go in, and then we'll see how this goes. We do get a penalty, but we have like 1 more troop, and we are even on tech. I do have more morale slightly, So hopefully this works out. The other option would have been like, I dump more loans in, but for the level 2, just for the discipline guy, but that's way too expensive, so. Let's see. Ooh, that's painful. That is painful? That's painful, but we win. Okay. That's good enough. That was very painful, but we do win. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and start sieging Brunei's capital here. We'll let the mercenary company do the sieging of the provinces. We'll have the main army over here. We're gonna end up eating attrition, but I've been managing my manpower pretty well, so we have the manpower to spend. Just go ahead and siege them down, and then once we have enough war score to get war reps, money, and also end their alliances. So that's 65, 75. Yeah, so once we get enough war score to get that peace deal, we're gonna get out of here. And that's gonna give us, or that's gonna get us just in time for the truce with Cebu. And we'll see if we can rival them again, because we do have one available rival here. Okay, merchant guilds. Oh, we are edging the we're edging the merchant guilds all the way to 90. We get the plutocratic coup, but I do like the advisor cost discount there. Okay, keep the free company close by, just in case we need to reinforce this. If they try to fight us. And I'm actually gonna bring the fleet over. Oh, they're coming in. Okay, they're coming in. We're going to Scorch Earth. Okay, this one we might lose actually. Never mind, no. Maybe we are getting the penalty because they own the fort, so. We lost that one. They came in at the right time, huh? Oh. Oh. 0.53, 0.73. Or we didn't get lucky on the rolls. Yeah, if we got lucky on a few of the dice rolls, I think we would have won. But no, I think we have to like reload that one. Was that September or did we go earlier? I don't know if we should go earlier on that one. Let's get the fleet out so that we can get the blockade to remove the penalty on the phase progress. Okay. Oh, they backed off. Let's see. Are you willing to give me warps and money and break all your alliances? Minus 116. Okay. Yeah, we need to siege their capital. I guess they backed off because I was actually going to make it in time this time around. We're not going to accept their Seleuc's peace offer here because we want to show strength for the monarch power again. And that should give me enough for... Right, I forgot to make an explorer. We should have been exploring earlier. I forgot to start exploring. Hold on. Let's do Northwest Pacific. I forgot we already got the first idea. And also, since we have the Explorer, I think we should be able to give the... Wait, no, right. We need the colonist for the one that the merchant guilds and the Brahmins have. They do have a privilege that involves colonization. So we need a colonist for that one. 21. Can we get a higher chance, please? Oops. No restructuring. 35. Can we get it higher? Oh, they actually just... Okay. They gave up. No, but they gave up, quote unquote, they gave up, but they didn't give me... They're not letting me get the peace deal I want. Okay, 35, 49. Okay. I like that. 49. Can we get the siege done? Please? There we go. Okay, we should be able to peace out now. For everything I want. So war reps, money, and break all of their alliances. Diplomatically isolate them. Our navy is gonna end up fighting their navy. Because we still have like a few days before the diplomat comes back. In the meantime, we're gonna explore some of the coasts. Okay, let's see what we can get from their fleet actually. Hopefully we can capture some. Two disengage, 3. Okay, we didn't capture any ships, unfortunate. So, let's peace out here. And actually, hold on. Before we peace out, I am gonna pick up my troops, just so we can get them out. Let's bring the normal troops back home. We're just gonna delete the free company because we are over force limit. We'll have to delete them after the war though. So let's get this peace deal done. And we should be able to delete free company now. And that should bring us below force limit, good. As for the money, again, we're gonna do a bit of restructuring here. Do I need to build anything? No. I typically don't build marketplaces in territories or in provinces that are in my direct control. I only really build marketplaces in trade company provinces so that we can boost the trade power of the trade company. But if it's like, you know, my actual state, for example, like I typically don't build marketplaces because my logic is like, if I just kick out everyone from the node and just have the node to myself, then I don't need to build marketplaces. So yeah, I think we're just gonna restructure here with the money. And that gives us... Okay, so we are down to 25 loans. We can have 85, okay. How much were we paying for? And then over here, let's do show strength. Get our projection back up. And now, that show strength also gives us our mil tech. And let's get... Let's see... We'll go defensive foot arch... Or defensive Asian foot soldiers. And just in time, because our truce with Cebu ends in a few months, let's see if we can rival them. No. The option is Tondo. Okay, so Pangasinan did declare war on Tondo, but it looks like Pangasinan lost that one, so Tondo now just has all of this. At some point, we will have to deal with Ming. Or we deal with Tondo while Ming won't join. Currently, they do have debt, but it's like, it's a small enough debt for them that they're still willing to defend. So hopefully something else happens to them with like the mandate or something that makes it hard for them to join. Or we just get strong enough, get a strong enough navy to prevent them from making a landing to begin with. So that's gonna be a while. But yeah, I guess I should rival them now since I don't have any other option anyway. So we'll rival them and then let's... Right, we have a truce. We have a truce, so we can't embargo them. Did my... I'm trying to see if... Okay, my insult has expired, so I can insult someone else right now. But we are at 100 power projection anyway, so I guess we don't need to. We'll just hold on to the insult for later. So in terms of our truces, we have a truce with Cebu and then Maguindanao. So let's put our spy network on Maguindanao again. And because we still have like eligible rivals, I don't feel pressed to like expand just yet. So we're gonna... Oh wait, no, never mind. We can't rival Cebu anymore, so we are going to take Cebu here. But Maguindanao, we're not going to declare for conquest on them unless they get removed from this list. We're gonna show strength again on them so we get even more monarch power. And stay ahead on techs. And we're gonna get our next reform as well. So we're gonna go for Certition here for now. Okay, Sulu is no longer a valid rival. Let's recall one in Maguindanao. We're going to revoke the embargo. Do I have another eligible rival? No, I don't. Okay. So let's put the spy network back. And now we just wait for September. So I'm gonna recall the diplomat on August so that we are ready to declare as soon as the month starts. Okay, north. So South China Sea. Okay, we're gonna explore the Northwest Pacific because that's going to reveal the area that we need to get. There is one island here that I want right away, and that's the That's the one that has Nanmadol. So once we get our colonists, which is pretty soon, we're almost at the required monarch power. There we go. Now we have a colonist. Also, let's seize land while we can. And sell titles. Get some money. And use the money to restructure loans. Because I don't think we have... Yeah, we don't have workshops yet. That's the one that I really want to build. Let's just restructure for now. And we are ahead on admin. So I'm gonna spend that to lower inflation. And how many loans do we have left? We have 18 loans. We have a limit of 79. Okay, that's fine. For our colonist, unfortunately, this is not revealed yet. Although I think, okay, once our explorer makes it out, we should reveal the island that I want to colonize. I think. It should, right? Okay, there we go. So, Palau is not the one, I think. I think it's Micronesia, because it's the one... And remember, it has the center of trade as well. Okay, this one is in Terra Incognita still. Okay, so we're gonna colonize Micronesia. Never mind, we don't have the range for it. Crap. Okay, we're gonna have to start with Palau, I guess. We're gonna send over to Palau. And because we can't reach Micronesia just yet. But either way, we're gonna colonize all of the provinces in the Polynesian Triangle so that we can prevent any other nation from getting trade power propagation. So, if you don't know what that is, it's a mechanic where, let's say you have, I think it was like 50%. If you have 50% of the provincial trade power on a downstream node, for example, if someone had 50% provincial trade power in the Polynesian Triangle, they exert trade power propagation on the Philippines. So that means they just automatically have trade power over here. So we want to prevent that from happening and make sure that 100% of the trade power in our node is ours, so that we can prevent value from leaking out. So we're going to do that on both the Polynesian Triangle and the Moluccas, which is down here. So that's going to be like one of the mid-game goals. And crap, I forgot to I forgot to recall the diplomat. Whoops. But we're going to be ready to declare war on Cebu now. And we kind of have time, so should be able to get this war done. Unfortunately, this does mean we reset the truce with Maguindanao, so the show strength against them is going to get delayed, which is not ideal. Since, yeah, so we've declared war on them right now. That also calls in Maynila, so we get their like reset the truce here, but like we don't have any war goals on them anyway. Well, let's just see how this goes. So this one is a war of conquest. This is gonna be our first war of conquest. So we're declaring for Cebu itself. And let's put a spy network on Maguindanao. So we'll deal with Cebu and Maguindanao first. We'll deal with Cebu and Maguindanao first, and then we'll go into Maynila after. Yeah, let's save a bit of manpower. We only need 3k to siege that down. And that saves us a bit of manpower. I could maybe make a landing. How many troops does Maynila have? They have 6k. This is exactly 6k. We are Miltech 5, Miltech 4, so we are ahead in tech still. So we might win this actually. Hold on. Because Maguindanao, I'm pretty sure, has like more troops. Yeah, we're gonna need more troops to deal with Maguindanao. So I could maybe try for a landing here. No, we need more, or we need the regiment to be full strength, rather. So we're gonna have to wait a bit here. But we can move the spy network over to Maynila. Once these guys are back to full strength, we'll try to make a landing. And use our tech advantage to siege Manila down. Okay, we have no more options here for our light ships. Let's actually... Okay, my Explorer does have 3 maneuver as well, so let's try. Since our Explorer has kind of run out of places to explore for now, I'm gonna check if I can get my 10 trade power with privateers here. Let's not hide you. Let's see. 9%. Okay, we are one more light ship off from getting the we're one more light ship off from getting the trade power necessary. The trade power necessary to flip to a pirate republic. So we're gonna wait for that. On our next loan, I'm gonna make a light ship. Oh, we lost an admiral. Oh well. Okay, there's our loan. Let's make another light ship. We've definitely gone like really reckless here. Yeah, we've just let our war exhaustion accumulate so hard. Oh crap. Okay, we lost regiment there. Or we lost a bit to attrition there. Can we get the siege on 35? Nope. Really gonna reach 49 for that one, huh? Can we get it this time? There we go. Okay. Here's our siege done. Oops. Let's try again. Let's see if we can get the 10 required. Okay, nice. We have enough. We have enough. We'll take higher developed colonies here so I can get additional development on my colonies. Okay, so we have the 10. We need to be at peace though, I think, for this one. Yeah, we need to be at peace, but we have the required privateers now. So I just need stability and to be at peace. So let's put you in protect trade for now. And then I think we can end the stream pretty much with flipping to Pirate Republic. Let's find our work in Maguindanao. And let's do an invasion of Manila. Oh, they managed to get more troops in. Okay. They built like one more regiment. But we should win this because they are behind on tech. Oh, Maguindanao actually went? And okay. Come on, make the landing. Dude, they're taking their time on that landing. Okay, we stack wipe them. I'm gonna leave a 0k stack here because we need to deal with Maguindanao's troops. We have to make sure that they don't get that off. What if I just... yeah, okay, this is really risky. This is really risky, but we're gonna drop the troops directly on top of them. We have the control of the fort, so they should get the penalty. Oh, never mind, there's no penalty here. Okay, never mind. But we still win. And... we can stack wipe them here, actually. We can stack wipe them because I can just bring the fleet out and they're stuck. They can't cross. There you go. So we just stack wiped both of them. And now there are no troops over here. So we have free reign. We have free reign on both of them now. So that was easy. So all we have to do is just siege everyone down. They're giving me a... or like... they're giving me an unconditional surrender, but like... I want stuff from these guys. So I want war reps and money. And... yeah, just war reps and money. Yeah, so we do need to siege them down. From Maguindanao... we're still rivaled to them, so I could still do for another, I could still go for another show strength against them. So here, we could just white piece them, but like... white piece and then show strength them after, but like, I want to get stuff over here from them. That does mean we're gonna move their truce even further behind, but... it's fine. We kind of need the money anyway. Now hopefully they don't get any troops out before my army lands. Oh my god, they're taking a long time to disembark here. We really need that Malayan seafaring. So, I'm gonna do this. Okay, we don't have enough troops to actually, we don't have enough troops to actually siege all the provinces down. So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave a 0 strength regiment on Lanao, and then we're going to split the rest of these over to Butuan. And then my 4K stack I'm gonna send over to Maguindanao proper to siege. And then we're gonna blockade them as well to improve the siege speed. And then this way they can't make any more troops. So we have free reign over all of them right now. We crank this up to speed 5. Ooh, okay. As tempting as the 62 ducats is so that we can restructure our loans again, I would rather take the monarch power and the trade efficiency here. Because that gets us closer to our next, idea. I guess we can just keep them all together. Nice. There we go. So the colonial range. So with the colonial range boost, I think we should be able to colonize Micronesia. I could just let this finish though, because we definitely do not have the economy to handle going over our colony limit. Because we do have a limit here. Every colony that we try to start while beyond the number of colonists we have is going to be more expensive. So I'll just wait for Palau to finish and then we'll go over to Micronesia. We're going to need all the provinces there anyway, so there's no need to skip right now. And this is... Okay, we are ahead by 3 years, so I'm not going to take this because this is expensive. Instead, we're going to use our admin to lower inflation. And also, we're going to need the admin to get stability anyway. There you go. There's Maguindanao. And so we can peace out now from Maguindanao. I'm gonna bring the fleet over to this side so we can pick up the troops. Let's see if we can capture stuff from their fleet though. Okay, we captured one galley. That's nice. And we destroyed the other fleet over there. Okay. And from here, we can bring the troops over so that we can siege Manila. Now we can peace out Maguindanao for... let's see. I want war reps, humiliate, and money. That's about it. Where's humiliate, money? I guess we could... Oh, they allied Ternate again. Okay, so we definitely want to break that. This is going to be annoying trying to get over to these Spice Islands right now. So, war reps, humiliate, money. These two. Humiliate just for the additional power projection. Not that we need it. We've been at 100 for quite a while, but we want to keep it at 100 so that we get all the bonuses. And with all of that money that we just got, we are going to restructure a bit more. There we go. So current loans at 24, we have a 72 limit. We're still doing fine. And let's get these troops down here so we can siege. I definitely brought too many though. Actually, yeah, we brought too many. Hold on. Let's bring some home. We only need... hold on. Let's do it this way. Yeah, so we only need 4. 4 because we need sort of the insurance if the army suffers attrition. So we need a bit extra so that we maintain the minimum 3k regiments, or 3 regiments rather. And oh, what the? So because I diplomatically isolated Brunei, some of us just immediately ran over them. Cool. I was wondering why this was orange all of a sudden. Okay, let's not take that. We'll keep the ships blockading over here again, just so we can speed up the siege. I could also pay the mill monarch power for the barrage, but I'd rather keep that for other things that we might need later. And once the siege is over, we should be able to flip to a pirate republic. Okay, let's do siege ability and discipline. Oh, did I already have? Right, we already have sortition. Nice! Global settler increase plus 15. Nice, I like that. Speed up the colony. Also, I think I screwed up the election event. I should have went with random. Let the lottery decide. I don't think that was the auto option. Oops. Okay, nice. We get additional manpower as well, and population. Cool. What trade goods spawn here? Tropical wood, fish, naval supplies, gems. Okay. Tropical wood. So that's gonna be for sailors. Base tax. Okay, we'll take the base tax here because we can exploit that. And there goes the siege of Manila. Let's pick up the troops. Let's recall this. Then let's piece them out. So for Manila, or for Maynila rather, we'll take the war reps, all their money, and then we can end the rivalry with Tondo just for the prestige. Just for farming a bit more prestige. And then, yeah, that's about it. And then for Cebu, we are going to full annex them. And also take all their money. And let's use the money to restructure loans. We have a lot of war exhaustion, so I don't want to core this right away. I want to reduce this first, because that's a lot. But that does give us our mission over here, so we get morale of armies and navies. And it also gives us claims on the rest of Visayas. And now that we're at peace, we're gonna spend my admin here. Okay, we have a lot. We have a expensive stability cost here because of the lack of Republican tradition. I could spend mill to lower that a bit. And like basically trade my mill power for admin, but because we have a lot of admin anyway, we're just gonna spend like the even with the big expense. So let's get our 2 stab. I did that in the wrong order. I could have saved a bit more admin from that one because I just took a decision that lowered stab cost. Whoops. But let's set you to privateer in the Philippines. And on the month tick, we should be able to no? Is it not 10%? It's still 9%. Crap. Okay, we need more ships. We need another light ship. Okay, not enough sailors. Oh. Let's see. If we okay, I'm gonna mothball this, and then hopefully we get more sailors back. I want to be able to flip to Pirate Republic before we end the stream, so that we're set up for the next session. Also, for my truces, next truce is gonna be Tondo, but we're not gonna attack Tondo. Sulu. So let's set the spy network to Sulu, and then the next one is gonna be in Maynila. Oh, but we don't have the rival though. Yeah, so the next one's gonna be on Maguindanao instead. Okay. Let's get our Admiral and General for free. And now, we should have enough. So this is gonna be 683 days. We do have a looming disaster, so this is pretty tight. We have to flip. We have to flip before the disaster fires. And then on the next year, we're going to take our techs. While that's happening, we're restructuring our loans constantly. Basically, replacing our cheaper loans with more expensive ones. Since we're not gonna have a war in like 10 years. Wait, hold on. My truce with Tondo is over, so I am going to issue an embargo on them so we get more power projection. And then let's put the diplomat back in Maguindanao, build a spy network, and then what were we waiting for? There we go. We can hoist the black flag. It only... I don't know what happened, but we didn't need the other ship, I guess. But now, we are flipping. We are now a pirate republic, and because of that, we have no more estates, which also gets rid of the looming disaster. And we have a new government form. So as a pirate republic, we got a lot of naval bonuses, so more sailors, more naval force limit. And we have probably one of the most fun mechanics in this game. I'm gonna unmothball the fleet. We can now raid coasts, and what this does is that we get sailors and ducats from every province that is coastal, where our ships are nearby. So I'm going to... actually no, I'll use the bigger fleet. So I think the amount you get scales with the size of your fleet, I think. And also the province. So we're gonna use the big fleet for this. And as you can see here on the piracy map mode, so currently these are the provinces we can raise. As we get larger and we get more distance, I guess, like as we get more provinces, we extend the farther provinces we can raid. So for now, those are the areas we're gonna raid. Also, let's pick up the global settler increase here. I'm gonna wait for this to decay down before we record this, just because it's really expensive. And then for our reform, we're gonna take the privateer's way. And what this does is we can't ally anyone that isn't also a pirate republic. And we get more morale of armies and navies, and then like yearly republican tradition, more privateer efficiency. So we are going to be diplomatically isolated for a while here. But that's fine. When you're a pirate, you don't need allies. And for this one, we will take... We will take the length of election term. So we get more frequent elections. More frequent elections would get us more chances to stay on the same ruler and also increase their monarch power generation. Because every time we re-elect a ruler in a republic, their stats increase. Unfortunately, we don't have Certition available. Certition would have been nice, but I think Certition with the Pirate Republic might be a bit too broken. But also it doesn't really make sense, I guess. Well, let's put it down to speed 4 while we raid all of the coastline, and then we'll end the stream after I raid all the coasts here. So raid here. Let's go here. And raid this as well. And then, well, we're gonna use all the money we are getting from raiding to pay off our loans and also get our sailors back so we can expand our navy. Oops. Let's go on this side, and then we'll also raid the Spice Islands. And let's see, how much are we getting here? 72. Then let's raid these Spice Islands. And basically, as we expand and as we get more range for our ports, basically supply range, we can raid further and further away. The real nice targets here are Ming, because they have a lot of money. And then maybe a bit of Indochina over here. And then there's just a lot of targets over here as well. But yeah, I think we can end here. I was really hoping that I would make it in time, and you know, we didn't have that many resets, and we'd be able to flip to Pirate Republic before the stream ended. And thankfully that happened. So this is going to be our position right now. We are now Pirate Republic, so I can now start expanding, and we're going to start using our permanent claims from our mission tree. And then from there, our most immediate goal would be to unify the Philippines and then colonize our way east and control most of the Polynesian Triangle. I'll see if I can get colonialism to spawn in us, but I don't know if I can get to the Americas in 35 years. That seems like a stretch, just because of how far we are. If it doesn't happen, then oh well. But at the very least, I want to try and get most of the Polynesian Triangle under our control. We're also going to colonize over here in Halmahera, and then we're also going to annex Ternate and Tidore, because I don't want them colonizing the Spice Islands and then not spawning cloves. So we're still gonna have some saves coming once I start colonizing this area, but just this area specifically, because I want to make sure that every province that can spawn cloves actually spawns cloves. So these provinces over here. But beyond that, I think we're just going to be playing continuously. So we're going to be continuing this on the next week, on next Saturday. For Tuesday, the next stream is going to be Dark Souls, I think. Yeah. So Tuesday next week, we're going to go back to Dark Souls and continue the parry run. And then on Thursday, we'll be going back to Endless Space 2 to continue the Hisho run in Endless Space 2. And then next Saturday is going to be this again. So it's going to be the plan. Anyway, thanks to Steel and Vibes Crusader TM for dropping by. Thanks for the follow, by the way. And for everyone else, wherever and whenever you're watching from, whether it's live or the VOD, whether it's on YouTube or on Twitch. Have a good day, good night, take care, and thanks for watching. See you next week, guys.